What's up, everybody? This is Charlie from Charisma on Command, and today I want to help you deal with people in your life who are being passive-aggressive. You can use this from anyone, from a friend to a coworker, someone that you've just met at a bar or a party. One simple caveat that I'll give you: this will work, but be careful when using this on people who have leverage over your life. For instance, your boss. Because, as you'll see, one of the steps and several of the steps are to call it out, walk away, and basically remove that person from your life. Difficult to do if it's your boss. So we'll have other strategies for dealing with conflict when it's with superiors, but this is one that you can use in many, many situations. That said, this is an interview with Robert Downey Jr. He's doing a press junket for Age of Ultron, and in this interview, the interviewer, out of left field, starts asking him questions about his drug history, his relationship with his father, stuff that is just inappropriate and directed to get a rise out of him. So I want to start where the interview is still copacetic, still cool, and you can watch it devolve in the first 15 seconds.
He's becoming a much more likable character as well, isn't he?
I suppose
a better
so.
man.
Yeah, he's becoming a better guy.
In a way that you are as well, I suppose.
Sure.
I mean, what I'd really like to ask you about a quote you gave to the New York Times. And
you see that look on his face. We often have this moment where we can tell that something is coming. There is a trap about to be sprung. Somebody's about to unleash their passive aggressiveness on us. Robert just kind of has to wait and take it because it's not aggressive, and this really is step one. What I'll say here is look at the eye contact to come. Robert continues to look right back at this guy while he can hold his gaze. The important thing here is something that you can take is that when someone is being passive-aggressive with you, oftentimes they do not have the guts to be outright aggressive. They're trying to hide that. So just by looking them in the eye with a steady gaze, you can often deter that, right? They will many times backtrack on what is said. Not the case in this interview, but a great step one. Hold strong, steady eye contact. Let that person know that you know what's going on without saying a word.
I don't want to pry, so if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But what you said to the New York Times once was, it was after your incarceration, and you said, you can't go from a $2,000 a night hotel suite to a penitentiary and understand it and come out a liberal.
And you see, that's just like a piercing gaze that he has. He is letting him know that he knows what's going on.
And I just wondered what you meant by that.
Well, the funny thing is, and I appreciate your point of view, things that you said 5-7 years ago or things you said in an interview that made sense to you at the time, I could pick that apart for 2 hours and no.
So interestingly enough, and this is actually what I recommend you do, you'll notice that he's answering the question at pretty much face value, which is what you'll often want to do when you sense that someone is being passive-aggressive. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Many times that eye contact will deter them, they'll stop being passive-aggressive, or you just might have misinterpreted. So rather than jump down someone's throat right away or constantly be creating conflict, give them for one try the benefit of the doubt. Answer their question, do what they're doing at face value.
Be no closer to the truth than I'd be giving you some half-assed answer right now. I couldn't even really tell you what a liberal is. So therein lies the answer to your question.
The statement sort of stands by itself, doesn't it? I mean, does that mean you're not a liberal, or that you came out of prison not being a liberal?
Notice this here. This is what I call a warning shot. So he's given him the chance to stop going down this line. He's explained to him that he has no idea how to even begin answering this question. The guy persists. So right here, you will see he gives him a good-natured warning shot.
Are we promoting a movie? To me, the thing is that it's...
And then again, still back to good-natured.
I'm certainly not going to backpedal on anything I've said. But I wouldn't say I'm a Republican or a liberal or a Democrat.
This is important. Oftentimes when people are being passive-aggressive, they are trying to box you in with some sort of question to where your options in answering suck for you, either way. What Robert Downey Jr. is doing here, rather than just answering his question, is reframing it in terms that he can come out of it as the way that he wants to be perceived, right? He doesn't want to say liberal this, Republican this, Democrat that. That is not a path he wants to go down. So he takes the time to reframe the question as, you know what, I was young, I don't even know what I meant, I could guess at what I meant, who freaking knows?
I think when I was talking to the person who was doing the interview that day, and that just happened to be my opinion. That's the nice thing, is you can have opinions and they kind of change and flow.
Yeah, well,
so he's basically discounted his question by reframing it there. I'm going to jump ahead now. This continues. Actually, let's let it ride because it's fun to watch it just fall apart.
That's life and that's growing older, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you say we're promoting an interview. I mean, promoting the movie.
And if you want, this is just a study in what nervous body language looks like. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. Watch the jittery hands, the lack of eye contact. He's sitting far back in his chair. He just is like fidgeting all the time. This is what nervousness looks like.
I mean, obviously you're doing a promotional round of interviews, and that's why we're talking about the movie. But we also would like to talk a little bit about you, and I don't know how comfortable you are, talking about yourself at the moment.
You have as much time as anyone else will.
Yeah, well, okay, well then let me just ask you a few more questions, and you can answer them if you want to and not if you don't want to. I mean,
so clearly he's getting upset. He sees he's given this guy the eye contact. He's given him the benefit of the doubt. He's even giving him a warning shot, and this guy continues. So what does he do next? He's going to call it out, and just listen for what comes after this.
Well, I think we've got 3 more minutes on our agreement.
Your foot's starting to jump a little bit. You better get to your next question.
Again, this is the first time that Robert has been anything less than good-natured. He is saying in a very clear way, you're obviously nervous. You know what you're doing. I know what's up. Get through this.
The reason I'm asking about the past is that you've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father.
And stuttering and stammering, the guy continues to go. So right now, if you watch his chest, Robert Downey Jr. is breathing very, very heavy. He is entering like fight or flight mode, which is common when somebody comes at you, even if it's not in a physical way. This is clearly a pointed attack. He is trying to get a rise out of him. He knows what's going on. So you see he starts to breathe deep. He goes into fight or flight. Some people might freak out here, but notably he doesn't.
The role of all of that in the dark periods you entered and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
And this is the most overt call out. This is step 3, 4, where you've gone through. You've given them the eye contact. You said you know what's up. You've given them the benefit of the doubt. You've done the warning shot. You've overtly called out the foot or whatever it is. He very clearly, in plain English, says what is going on here. This is appropriate if you've given the person so many subtle warnings with the passive aggressiveness. What are you doing is a perfectly fine question in this situation. Maintain eye contact. See what the guy says.
Well, I'm just asking questions, that's all.
Right.
Guy ducks it again, goes with the passive way.
Bye.
And that's it. Walk away. This is the big thing, and this is why I said that can be tricky to do when you're with your boss or something like this. You do not need people in your life who are going to behave like this. You do not have to sit through and stomach any sort of passive-aggressive attack on you. Even if it doesn't feel like an attack or look like an attack on the outside, this person, with the way that they have interacted, is trying to get a rise out of you. Do not freak out. Do not take it. Remove yourself from the situation once you've called it out. And you can look at it. He does it in a very fine, friendly, good-natured way. He doesn't walk away screaming, cursing at the guy. That is the way to handle this situation.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you?
You see what? Okay, it's just getting a little dinosaur in your.
No, look, I don't want to do that.
Thank you.
And then this guy looks at him like, what an idiot you are. And he is. So, hope that has been helpful. The steps, quick recap, are: if you sense someone is being passive-aggressive, hold eye contact. Second, maintain the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just a weird question. Maybe you're interpreting it the wrong way. Third, give them a warning shot. It can be like, I don't know why we're talking about this, but, and then you continue on. Fourth, call it out. You need to just say, what are we doing here? What are you trying to do? And then if they don't stop, remove yourself from the situation. So that's a little way to deal with passive aggressiveness in many situations of life. Hope that has been helpful. If it has, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more videos like these. And of course, if you want to get more of this that isn't on the channel, we always make this offer at the end of our videos. We have an hour's worth of free charisma breakdowns. Robert Downey happens to be included in there. It's part of a course that we actually sell, but you can get this bonus piece right now today for free, no strings attached. Just click the link that I will have here and sign up. Hope this has been helpful, and see you soon in the next video.